All right, boys and girls, one more video here for you to watch before the beginning of the new year in 2013. One of the things I wanted to talk about really quick, this is for both parents and for students, how is math going to change? How are we going to do things differently? More importantly, what are we going to be doing? Well, I'm sure your question you're asking you is, what will our nightly math homework now look like? It's going to be a lot different. I have to be honest with you. What we used to do in class, where you got that lesson in class, you're now going to do at home. So it's still going to involve watching someone lecture, whether it's me or a Khan Academy video or whatever it may be. You're going to watch a lecture. The lecture will be anywhere between maybe a couple of minutes all the way up to maybe 10 or 12 minutes. The first thing that I'm going to want you to do, though, when you do the video, is the first step is I want you to watch the entire video first. Don't take any notes, just absorb it. Kind of take it in. Think about yourself, okay, are there parts in the video that I don't understand? Are there things that I'm not sure about? Do I understand everything? Because if I don't understand it, then that's the advantage of the video. You can go back and watch it again. But the first time I want you to watch it, I just want you to watch it. No notes, no nothing. Okay? But then you're going to watch it again. The second time that you watch it, that's when you're going to pause and take notes. You're going to go ahead and open up your math journal. Okay, your math journal. You're going to go ahead and open this up. You're going to find a blank page in it, just like we've done before. You're going to find that first blank page, and you're going to write today's date on it, upper right-hand corner, and then what's the title of it. There'll always be a title of the video. That's what you're going to want to put across the top of that page. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and take your notes, just like we've done in class, just like we did when we talked about coordinate grid last week, or before we went on break, in coordinates. We're going to get to this in a couple of weeks. But that's what you're going to start with. So the first time you watch the video, you just watch it. The second time that you watch the video, you're going to actually take notes in your composition notebook, okay, in your math journal, your IMJ, okay? Then you're going to go ahead and take your notes in there, and then if you are still not sure, again, you can go back and watch the video again. You can pause it. You can think about it for a second, look at your notes, try and figure it out. But those are kind of the steps that we're going to go through to do this. The first thing, how do I get to the videos? Where are the videos? Well, just as we've done before, you'll go to our website, 4th and 5th grade. If you're a 4th grader, you're going to go to 4th grade. If you're a 5th grader, you're going to go to 5th grade. Okay, that part hasn't changed. So if I'm a 4th grader, I'm going to go to 4th grade, and I'm going to go down to math video links. I'm going to click on it. It's going to bring up this page, and you're familiar with this page because you're looking at it. You've seen it, okay, because you're watching this video and this is how you found the video. So you're going to go to this page. Then you're going to go ahead and you're just going to go ahead and you're going to scroll down a little bit to the lessons. And you'll notice down here there are some lessons. This says review week 1-8-13. This is the day that you return to school. So during this week, and maybe even before we go back to break, you might want to watch these videos. These first 4 are simply review videos. Those are the videos I want you to watch just as a review. Kind of things that we've talked about. Greatest common divisor, divisibility, finding factors of a number, prime factorizations. These are things I'm going to want you guys to look at. Okay? But, so you watch the video the first time, no notes. You watch the video a second time and you take notes. Okay? When you're done with the video, you're going to take your whisk form. That WSQV form that I talked to you guys about, you're going to take that form out. And that form looks like this, okay? WSQV, again, it stands for watch, summary, question, and then the V is the parent signature, which is the verify part. In other words, I need to know that your parents know that you watched the video and that you've done what you're supposed to do. Without seeing this signature, and this is going to come back, because these pages are going to stay in your notebook, they're going to stay in your binder in your math section. I'm going to give you about 10 or 15 of them to begin with. Every time we go through a unit, I'll give you enough for whatever that unit is. And you're going to have it signed every night. You're going to put the date that you watched the video, the time that you watched the video, the title of the video that goes there, okay? And then when you're all done and you've done all the things that are on this, you're going to have your parents sign it. But, so, you've watched the video, you've watched it for a second time. Now, if you get a video and you know it 100% and you feel really comfortable that you don't need to watch it a second time, that you can take notes the first time, by all means do that if you're comfortable with it. I just think for me as a learner, I want to see it once so I can kind of absorb it and then I can go back to it and really kind of pay attention in the second time around. So you've watched it the second time, you've come back to the third time, you fill this part out, and then it says to write a summary. Okay? So you're going to just summarize what was the video. If it was on fractions to decimals. Today I watched a video on converting fractions to decimals. I learned that all you have to do is take the numerator and divide by the denominator, and you can figure it out. I also learned that fractions and decimals are a lot like money. The fact that a dollar, 25 cents of a dollar is also 25% of a dollar. So anything that you learn, and then maybe you have a question. Maybe there's something in here that you didn't understand, something that is troubling you, something that you want to ask me about the following day. Okay? That's where you're going to put the question. And you're done. You're done with your math homework that night. This might take you probably 30 to 40 minutes. 30 minutes I'm hoping at the most. Most of the videos I want to be short. I'm going to try and make the videos very short, very quick, very clean. That way you can get through them very quickly and move on. I don't want you to have to linger with it. But remember, the advantage to that is then we come in the next day, you've watched the video, you've had your questions, you know what we're going to talk about, and then we do what you would do at home as homework. You're going to do it in class. We're going to do the homework portion of it in class. One-on-one time, group time. You're going to meet with fellow students in the class, talk about things. You're going to work on projects. You're going to do hands-on things to make sure that you really understand it. Okay? So once you fill this out, you're done for the night. And then again, just want to make sure that your parents sign it up here and that you filled this out completely, because this will be something I'll be looking at the very next day. So what happens if you don't watch the video? Well, if you don't watch the video, you're not prepared, and that's a problem. So I've got a couple options for you. If you know for sure, like let's say today is Monday and you're already at school, and you know for sure that you're going to be out tomorrow, then, or there's something that you're not going to have a chance to watch that video, we have computers next door. You can watch the video then. The videos are always going to be loaded a day ahead of time, at least a day ahead of time, hopefully a week ahead of time. So you can kind of go ahead if you'd like to. That's the other advantage of this. You can move forward through this if you need to. Okay, so that's an advantage. So, but you can watch it then, or you can stay after school. I'm here every day until 4 o'clock. So you have that half an hour after school to watch the video here at school, take your notes, do your form, everything like that. Whatever it is. I want it to work for you, but I also want it to work for everybody else. You've got to come prepared. Okay? So that pretty much is a wrap on exactly what we're going to do and how it's going to look. We talked about the composition book, talked about opening up, taking your notes. There's also, if you forget your form or can't find one, you can click right here and download one and then print it on your computer at home. So that's pretty much it. That's how we're going to flip the class. And this is how your homework situation and your nightly routine is going to change a little bit. Hope you guys are ready for it. I'm ready for it. Spent a lot of time over break. Looking forward to the new year. And thank you very much. This is Mr. Brewer, and you have been flipped.